Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay. So this is Thursday's literacy lesson and we're carrying on with our wishing story. So yesterday I asked you to find the definition of those bold words from the model text. So we're going to look at those a bit closer today and do a bit of word meaning. So let's have a look. So on your screen, you should see a table with some of the words that we found the definitions for yesterday. Not all of them, but some of them. So I'm going to quickly run through the definitions of them. And you can check that you've got the definitions right. So squally then is violent wind or rain, and it's often stormy, so very nasty stormy weather. Shabby, if something's shabby, it's in poor condition, often through long use. So it's often something that's had lots of wear and tear from being used a lot. So humble is having a low opinion of your importance, so not realizing how important you are. Scowled, if you scowled, it means you frowned in an angry way. We're very good at scowling, a lot of us are, aren't we? Rummaged, if you rummage, it means you search unsystematically. I could imagine that as much to your parents' dismay that you tend to rummage through your bedroom and might often leave a mess. Stashed. So stash means to store something safely in a secret or hidden place. Distraught. If you're distraught, it means you're very worried or upset. I hope that none of you are ever have to end up distraught. It's not a nice feeling. Discarded means to get rid of something. And turmoil is a state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty. So you could say that the country at the moment is in turmoil because there's all that confusion and uncertainty. So what we're going to do today then is we're going to find some synonyms and antonyms or near antonyms of these words. So your first task then, pause my video, tell your parent or your sibling what is a synonym and what is an antonym. Off you go. So a synonym then is a word that means the same as another word. Okay, so great is a synonym of big, or ginormous is a synonym of big, or enormous is a synonym of big. Okay, and an antonym is a word that means the opposite. Okay, so an antonym of big is small. Do you see? Hopefully you remembered that from school. So what I would like you to do first of all then today is I would like you to create a table like I have with the words down the side that are on my screen, and I'd like you to think of as many synonyms and antonyms as possible for those words. So I'm going to help you with the first one. So let's look at squally. So if you remember, squally means violent wind or rain. So I want to think of some synonyms for squally first of all. So if it's violent wind or rain, I think stormy is a good one because we said it's like a storm. Windy, blowy, blustery, breezy. Okay, so can you see? So stormy, windy, blowy, blustery, breezy are all synonyms of squally. They all mean the same as squally. Right, now let's think of some antonyms then. So if squally means that the weather is stormy and not nice, so opposite would be maybe calm weather. It may be pleasant. It may be serene, tranquil. That's a nice word. So I can imagine that if it's not squally, it means everything's nice and still. So it might be motionless, nothing's moving. And also undisturbed. The trees are undisturbed by the wind. They're not disturbed. Cool. So what I would like you to do then is for the rest of those words, find as many synonyms as you can and as many antonyms as you can. I'd like you to have a go and see if you can fill the columns in first without using Google or a thesaurus or a dictionary. See how many you can fill in, and then only then you can go use Google, use a thesaurus and add some more words in. Okay, but please have a go on your own first. See if you can put any in. Okay, right, pause that and do that now then. Remember, take a picture of your table and send it over. And then I'm going to give you a challenge. I'm going to challenge you today. So your challenge then is, for some words, there is an order from weak to strong. So for example, the word seething, now that was in our model text, but it wasn't on our list. So here are some synonyms for the word seething: irate, cross, livid, furious. So just like we do in guided reading in our vocabulary lessons, I'd like you to put them in order from the weakest word to the strongest word. So I want you to pick 2 words from your table and create a nice little flow diagram like this. So you could do it with squally, maybe blowy would be your weakest. In fact, shall we have a go? Let me copy these words so I can see them. There we go. So I want to put them in order from the weakest, like the weakest kind of wind, to the strongest kind of wind. Just like we've done there, let's put a nice arrow in. So the weakest word, I think there is blowy. Then I think breezy. Windy or blustery? Windy, blustery. Blustery, I think, next. You may think differently. Remember, this is also a matter of opinion. Then windy, and then finally stormy is my strongest word. Can you see what I've done there? So blowy would mean the weather would be a lot calmer than if it was stormy. So pick 2 words and create a nice flow chart like that. That's your challenge. Okay. So I look forward to seeing your work, and I hope looking at the meaning of those further and thinking about synonyms and antonyms have really helped your understanding of the model text. It might be worth you going back to my video from Wednesday, so the video from yesterday, listening to the model text again and reading it again and seeing if now you understand the text even more by understanding those words. I'll also post a copy of the model text on our blogs as usual, so you could read it and see how your understanding has hopefully improved. Okay, come back tomorrow and we'll carry on. See you tomorrow. Bye.